Hello, 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 and welcome to my beautiful little bloody cavern of Enderman and magic. Oh, doesn't that look awesome, having them all in just one little location? Pretty sweet. So, I've been doing a little bit of, blank slate grinding. We already followed that, so I'm not going to bother. But as you can see, our altar is tier 2 and completely full. Now, in the first altar, we made ourselves a weak blood orb, right? That's all you can make at the first tier level. So what we're going to make is we're going to make the second level one. So we're going to slap down an emerald there. It's going to take about 5,000 LP out of our system. It's going to drain it pretty good, but I let some Endermen build up so that we can repopulate it nice and quickly. Oh yeah, look at all them Ender Pearls. Who needs a mob farm? Wait, me. Wait. Yeah, me. I need one. That's what I need. Alright, so any second now, we should be pretty much there to get ourselves all these particles. I don't know. They are a little sketchy. But we're almost there on our tier 2 orb of awesomeness. Alright, come on. Hurry up. I'm trying to do a video here. Do you mind? Speeding up the process, Mr. Emerald. There we go. Now we have ourselves the Apprentice Blood Orb. Make sure you always right-click. Boom. That makes it mine. It is mine to be had. And now we can store a whole bunch of goody blood in there. I can kill off some of these Endermen. They're just causing nothing but trouble, I tell you. Nothing but trouble. But as you can see, we're filling up that blood orb nicely. I'm trying to remember the exact amount. It holds a decent amount. I can't remember if it's 10,000, like a full thing, or even more than that. I'm trying to remember. But I'm going to let this fill up, and then we have a few other things to make together. Alrighty, so there we go. You can see it right there. We have 25,000 in our Apprentice Blood Orb, which is just awesome. That is a lot of blood. And we only have about 400 left in our altar. I've gotten a few more mobs here to line up for us, but as you can see, our time to replenish, I mean, I have to kill quite a few Endermen, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because then I get a whole bunch of Ender Pearls and experience and all that jazz. But the amount of Endermen that I have to kill to fill up my blood altar is not sufficient, to say the least. I would like it to be much improved. So to do that, we actually have to make some improvements to the setup here. Now, first improvement that we need to make is we can upgrade the blood runes down below, and for each blood rune that you upgrade, you can get a rune of sacrifice. Now what a rune of sacrifice does is it actually increases the amount that of LP life points that you get from killing a mob, for example these Endermen, on your altar. Alright, so that's where we're going to start. Definitely a very nice thing. I don't believe, yeah, you can only do it from the blood rune recipe. Okay, so I can make speed runes out of that, and a few other things down the road, but there's not a way to transform it back, is there? Okay, that's fine. I was just wondering. Alright, so we got a couple of those. We're going to slap them down, and then we actually need the Apprentice Blood Orb there. It does not work with the weak one over yonder, so keep that in mind. There we go, a Rune of Sacrifice. Now, if I'm not actually mistaken, yeah, alright. What did we get here? Oh, we haven't made 8 of them. Oh, dang. I guess I should have done that first. Oh, well, that's okay. We did get this one, though. The Efficient Sacrifice. Rune of Sacrifice is going to give us some more blood runes and a Sanguine Centium. And unlocked some other things. Blood Amulet. There's some other things that just unlocked, which is great. But we need to get this Reinforced Slab one. So I'm going to work my way up to 8 of these guys. But first things first, I want to replace this with that, and you'll see here that we are still level 2, but we should actually get more per. So before, I believe we were getting 150 or something like that. Now, what are we getting? No, now we're getting 200. Were we only getting 150 before? I can't remember. But we're getting 200 per Enderman right now just with that one rune. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's a 10% increase. So, very good. Not too shabby. So, I'm going to get a whole bunch of these guys ready, rocking, and rolling. We need tons. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to sit here. Now, I'm pretty sure I can load them with a hopper, if I'm not mistaken. But I kind of want to have a decent amount of control. And because my life pool and essence and all that isn't perfect yet, we still have a long ways to go before we get to the stage of just mass producing these items at basically no cost. Alrighty, so I think I got all the stuff. I do. There we go. We got the 8 reinforced slates. We're going to get some moss stone. No big deal. And it looks like I can pick up another rune of sacrifice. I don't know why you'd go with the blood runes here. Just personal belief. The other ones that we can do here, there's... Oh, wow. You get a magnum torch for that? Okay. Alright, alright. Imbued slate. Okay, good. Wow, there's some nice quests. There are some very nice quests up in there. Alright. Not too shabby. So we're basically at the point now where we can basically expand on our setup here. Now, one of the interesting things, so we're at 3,200. When I kill an Enderman, I'm still only getting 200. Now, these runes of sacrifice are supposed to be a 10% additive increase to the stuff you get from bad guys. So, I'm not really seeing any increase here at the moment. I'm going to have to double check, but everything that I remember about blood magic, that should be functioning properly. I think, though, we're kind of at the stage here where we look at getting a tier 3 altar going. Now, to run a tier 3 altar, all of these need to be blood runes. We need some, I believe, glowstone dust. And this book that we got from that one quest will actually show you the steps. There it is there. I'm not sure if it needs to be glass. I don't think it does. I don't believe so. Yeah, no, I don't think it does. I think we just need to put the glowstone up and have all the blood runes all the way around. So I'm going to get to work a little bit here, get some of that stuff going, and from there we should be good to go. We have some, not enough, but we'll get there. Alrighty, so I just made a wand because I wanted to start collecting up those aura nodes, and well, I completed this quest after the iron caps, so I got a whole bunch of rods, and I picked up the reward bag, and holy cow, thaumaturgy. Wow, there's so much stuff. But I've already filled up both wands, and we have a node in the jar, we have a greatwood sapling, all very wonderful, wonderful things. How did I get rubber? I'm so confused where I'm getting some of this stuff from. But I wanted to take a look at the reward bag. Lemon saplings. I am actually okay with that. That could be very interesting. Very, very interesting. Good show. Good show. But yeah, loads of stuff in thaumaturgy that we can get into as well pretty soon here. So we'll look to do some of that as well. That could be really neat and fun. There's so much to do. I know a lot of you guys don't like the magical stuff, but I'm actually really, really enjoying it. It's been a while since I've done the blood magic, and, you know, kind of focusing on it again, it reminds me, oh dang, you got to do this and you got to do that. Right? So, let's put our glowstone up. I'm pretty sure, is this correct? Actually, let me double check that. 1, 2 above the blood runes. Oh. 1, 2 above. Okay. Come here. Oh, of course. Yeah. Yeah, brat. You know what? Let's do the glass. Why not, right? So glass is going to be at this height here. And this will also allow us to get rid of these pesky little torches too. So let's do the glass just like this. Keep it straightforward. Nice and simple. Like so. And then it's the glowstone on top of that. So obviously I need one more glowstone. Ah, yeah, get lost. And then fill up my pool. Beautiful. Fill it up. But yeah, I'm not really getting much. So 44.35 and 46.35. Still getting the 200. Not sure if that is because of something or what. But, you know, one of those things. Let's get that last piece of glowstone. Oh, man. I would love to explain to you guys about this summer. Man, summertime. I've just now realized it, okay? I have a wife and 2 daughters. In case you didn't know, I have a wife and 2 daughters. And, wow. Let's just say it gets a little complicated in summertime. The reason being is they don't go to bed, right? Like, I mean, during winter, everybody's in bed. You know, it's like 8 o'clock. Everybody's in bed. Why? Well, because they have school in the morning and all that jazz. And all of a sudden, I have from, like, 8 o'clock till, you know, midnight to play video games, right? Well, lately, it's like 10 o'clock. They're going to bed. And that means I don't have from 8 till 12. I have from 11 till 12. For those of you that can't do math, that is 1 hour of video games. So I've been going late. Like, it's already after midnight again. And that is usually the time that I'm trying to strive for. Okay, it's midnight. You should probably hit the hay. You have work in the morning. All that jazz, right? I'm trying to be a sensible person here. A contributing member to society, if you catch my drift. But, yeah, lately, it has not been an easy thing. Let me just tell you. I'm putting a whole bunch of these runes of sacrifice down. This better freaking work. That's what I'm saying. Alright? Just saying. Let's take some of this, like so. We're going to pipe these into there and get the last 3 blood runes required. We do need the Enderman to spawn, please. Thank you very much. So that'll give us the final 3. So that goes like that. We only need 5 more stone. I'll put the rest in there just so I don't mess up my numbers. Because knowing me, I'll screw it up. And that should pretty much get us at a comfortable spot with the blood magic, the mystical blood. Not too bad at all. We're progressing along. I really want to get this tier 3 done. Once that is done, we should be a-okay for quite some time. Getting the tier 3 is a very... Oh boy. I'm out of LP. Alright. But no, getting to tier 3 is a pretty large step, in my opinion, when it comes to blood magic. It's not as big as the tier 4. Oh, come on. Come on, people. Okay. Okay. Is that even gonna work? Probably not. Alright. Hold on. I gotta... It's fine. It's fine, guys. It's fine. It's fine. No big deal. Nothing to see here. We'll let the old enders pile back up again. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with these spots. They're kind of standing out to me a little bit. But yeah, so things are going quite well. We are almost at tier 3 here. Alrighty, so there we have it. I got the last blood rune in place, and sure enough, there we are, tier 3. Now, I don't think... Oh boy, did you see the amount of difference that I got? Apparently, these runes of sacrifice need tier 3. Because look at that. I just got like 400 and something, right? Yeah, 440. That's all right. I'll take that. That's much better. So yeah, I guess going the runes of sacrifice would have been more beneficial, and I'm very happy I did now. We can get the Enderman going and all that jazz, and lots more of that as well. So very happy about that. Very, very happy. That is perfect. Now, you will see in my inventory, there is something called a culinary generator. Now, this is an item that we got earlier on, and I was kind of going, you know, what am I going to do with this, right? And we used it a little bit for some of our power generation over here before I switched this just to the lava. But I wanted to see, a guy told me, I got to look up his name. I don't remember his name, but somebody told me that we can use rotten flesh in this generator. Get out of here, bows. I haven't set that up automated or anything yet, but a guy told me that we can set up this bad boy to use rotten flesh. Okay? Now, that would be freaking awesome. Let me just point that out. That would be amazing, actually. So, let's get a little bit of this stuff here. Now, I'm not sure what the return's going to be like, but if we could somehow use it up there to kind of power this setup on its own as well, I think that would be pretty freaking cool, might I add. So, let's see. If we place down the culinary generator right there, and we throw in some rotten flesh. Okay, it's generating 16 RF over a decent amount of time. So you get basically 2900 RF at 16 RF per tick. But why isn't it... Oh. Whoopsie. Whoopsie doopsie. Put it the right way, you silly willy. There we go. And like so. That's good. So this guy here should work with rotten flesh. Why is it not gaining power in the buffer? I do not understand. Game? There we go. Now it's kicking in. Okay, good. That was weird. I'm glad it's working. So we're using up some of that rotten flesh, which is a nice little thing to be able to use that. I do believe. Let's remove this and take a quick little peek-see. There's some spectacles in there. Why? Why is there spectacles? But anyways, we need to take the rotten flesh out of here and push it into these culinary generators. So for that, I'm going to need some item ducts and many, many other things to be had. So let's see if we can pull this off. We can use the filter. Yeah. Yeah, I think we can, right? I think we can use the filter. And we need some item ducts. That's about it, right? I think so. So, if we now head on up there and we set up on that culinary generator with the item ducts. Okay, so if we pull out of here over like this into there, and we set up a filter on this guy to whitelist rotten flesh. Any and all rotten flesh should come out of this chest and now go into this culinary generator, I believe. I hope. And we can place that back so that no lights getting in there. Yeah, I think that should be the case. So let's see. Are we going to get any? I'm not really hearing too much from mobs spawning, actually. I don't know why that is. Cursed Earth is supposed to be better than that. But that should help a little bit with our supply as well. I guess we can test it right now, right? So if we throw in 2 pieces of rotten flesh, it should come over here. So that's at 44. 43. We just used up one. I'm not seeing the other ones hitting here. No, I'm not seeing it. We have a white list of rotten flesh. It pulled out the rotten flesh, but I don't think it put it in there. Is that because... do we need to... you know what? Let's change this up just a little bit. We'll do this. We'll set it like that. But instead, we're going to put the filter on the Tesseract here. And we will blacklist the rotten flesh. Okay? So we'll blacklist rotten flesh. So everything else should go through there. But now the rotten flesh should all end up in the culinary generator. Right? Yes. There we go. Okay. Good. Good, good. Now, I do also want to make a little bit of a buffer here. So I think I'm going to get myself like a chest and another servo. That way we're not clogging up that input to the Tesseract. I want to keep that nice and open. 10% more speed. No, thank you. Get out of here. Go to the junk pile. So what I want to do is this guy right here. We need our dolly, just like so. And we're going to take our rotten flesh barrel. Okay? Now we're going to move the rotten flesh barrel up to the top here. What is this TT Love Tech thing? I don't get it. Anyways, we're going to put this guy up here. Like so. And you know what? Let's place it right here. Did I honestly pick that up just as... there we go. Good. So now, this barrel should start to fill up. And then we're going to need a servo to pull it out and put it into this generator. And then, of course, I still need some power cables and whatnot as well. Alrighty, as we come up to like 1 o'clock in the morning and all that jazz, we have tier 3, which is nice. I've put down a few more sacrifice, so we're at 6,800. I kill one, 7260. Alright, so we're basically getting an additional 20 for every single rune of sacrifice that I place down. Now there's still a few, there's still lots by theory that I could upgrade to it. But I also want a few of the other upgrades. And one of them I can't quite make just yet. The augmented capacity. This guy here. And the reason I can't make it yet is it requires the tier 3 blood orb. The magician's one right there. Which requires 25,000 LP. Now, you're probably going, but wait. This only holds 10,000. You are correct. Basically, what you have to do is you need a big old group of mobs above it, ready to go, and you need to keep on pumping it full of stuff. So, the other thing that I want to make, though, is a speed rune. Now, is there a quest for that? I don't remember. Oh, I did get the imbued slate. Good. I'll take that. Awesome. Speed rune and a rune of acceleration gets us a blood tank. What's rune of acceleration? Oh boy, that takes a lot. Tier 5. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so we're not doing that yet. Let's see, a speed rune. Let's just place it right over here. I do want to get those back, so let's get them back. They're very, very expensive. There we go. That should increase the speed at which our items fill up with blood as well. So again, we want that to be decently sufficient too. So what I think we should do, I think we should go and get a block of gold, right? Are we at this point? I think so. So if we're getting about 400 per Enderman, there is approximately 40 or so there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Voila. Let's get our block of gold. Okay. So there is, let's find out exactly how many, and let's do the quick math. If I'm not mistaken, we have about 55 here. And we currently, so 7260, kill 1. We're at 7720. Alright, so after some quick math, we're getting about 460 LP per Enderman. Okay, so if we have 56 Endermen at 460, that's about 20,000. So not too bad. So let's fill this guy up. Get her nice and full. 1 and 2. That should be full. There we go. 10,000. We are completely full. And we have 50 in there. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. How did we get string? I do not know. So, I think we're going to do this. Just to finish it off, let's get our blood orb. So, you'll see this guy should start draining it out. And pretty fastly, might I add. And I'm going to do my best to maintain it. Oh boy. Gonna need to kill a little bit faster than that. Okay. Okay. God, I hope we have enough. Was my math correct? Is my math sound? Oh, I hope so. Okay. We're still at the 6,000 range. We're maintaining a steady pace for the transfer. This is the tough one to get. This is one of the tough ones to get. And I believe the upgrade to the level 4 is also decently tough. But if you're prepared and you've done enough work, aha, beautiful, we got it, we got it, we got it, we got it. Okay, empty hand, boom, magician's blood orb, awesome. So with that guy, let's place that in there. We can now get ourselves the augmented capacity. Booyah. How do you like them apples? Blood magic. Rune of superior capacity. Wow. That is quite the reward. If I'm not mistaken, that's like a tier 5? Is that a tier 5? Let's see. Let's see. Where are we at? So there's tier 4. Rune of superior. Okay, it's tier 4. But it does make an improvement quite nicely, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to just find it here. 10% to the altar's capacity. Okay. No, I like that. I like it a lot. Okay, so let's just bookend these either side. One right here. Boom. So the augmented capacity we should see almost right away. That guy should take our altar from 10,000 to 12,000. Okay, you can see it there in the chat log. The superior capacity, I haven't fiddled around with too much. That was scary. Let me just say. A little bit scary. It's fine though. There we go. Give me you. And let's place down our superior capacity here and see what that does for us. That should put us at... Oh, there we go. Okay. At 13,000. Okay, so it added 1,000 or 10% basically, right? So not too shabby. That gives us a little bit more capacity. Now, what I can do is I can get ourselves a lot more of the augmented capacities now, because I have 2 more of the imbued slates. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to set this all up. I might grind out some more runes of sacrifice and whatnot in the world, but what can you do? And I thank you guys for watching. We are at that wrapping up point. We are past. It is currently 1 o'clock in the morning. And I'm very tired. I have to be up in 3 hours. Wait, no. 4 hours to go to the gym. Fun times, life of a YouTuber that works. Anyways, guys, make sure you slap that like button. Make sure you subscribe. If this is your first time here, feel free. hit me up. Say hello. All that fun stuff. I'm a really nice dude. I swear. Promise. Maybe. Yeah, you can find out either way. But no, I'm a pretty nice guy. So I highly recommend chatting me up in the comments. I really do appreciate comments and all that stuff. So thank you so much, and have yourselves a fantastic day. Bye-bye for now.